How the excuse for not having time destroys your dream. Today, we look at how a compounding effect will occur when you use this excuse. Roll it. So when you're looking at the whole idea behind not having time, the excuse here develops into more problematic events. In fact, it destroys your opportunity for success, so we have to look at these factors and start asking ourselves, do we need to change it? When you're looking at yourself and you're looking at what you're trying to do with your life, and you want that new thing to come in, don't work with the excuse of not having time, but rather start looking for something new that will get you the time you're looking for. So when we're looking at excuses, there are many, there's always many. And through this process of one excuse after another, we end up losing our focus, our goals don't get met, and our determination to achieve something, well, kind of diminishes. I often find people coming to me when they're at that latter stage. And if you haven't seen my earlier videos on how to ask for help, you should check them out and I'll listen below, where we explain how it is that you need to be asking and the when behind it so that you don't lose that determination, that focus, that drive. If this is your first time here, my name is Nikos Rentas. This is mentorsapproach.com. Hit a subscribe below and watch the rest of the videos that will get you motivated in your process and your pursuit of finding your mission and purpose in life. In this process of finding your mission and purpose in life, you start to understand what you like and what you don't like. Excuses pile up. Most of the time it's because we feel this entitlement that we deserve more. This entitlement is from a lot of factors, a lot of external factors, especially with social media. We're seeing it a lot more and more. People stop trying to work as much as hard. This idea of just focusing on one thing has changed, and people think that they need to do multiple things in order to achieve something. Anything big. What ends up happening is that they forget what they were after. As time creeps in and takes away from what they need to do, this excuse is born of I don't have time, and it's pretty much the ultimate excuse. I don't have time for anything because of my kids, my wife, my husband, my family, my extended family, my job, hockey games playing, I can go on. And this excuse just grows because we fail to meet the expectations of what we need and what we want to do in order to achieve what we're trying to really fulfill inside of us. So there's a couple areas we can address, and this is based on the goals that we've set. This is based on that direction we're headed to. And finally, that mission and purpose we're after. See, when we're trying to guide ourselves in that direction, we need to understand that what we wanted 2 years ago has changed in 2 years. And the reality is that you might not have that passion that you once had for it. This excuse on time affects us in this way. It causes us to pull away from that mission and purpose. Sometimes we can dive right back into it, but most of the time we just see it as more of an uphill battle than anything. Separation from anything causes a headache, and eventually it burns that opportunity for success. So when you use time as an excuse and you don't sit yourself down to say, I'm gonna spend an hour, 2 hours, 3 hours, this process is born. And really this excuse becomes a habit, and the habit becomes an ending of that dream. Leave a comment, let me know what you think drives this whole excuse behind I don't have time. Hit a like, and of course, subscribe.
Snow here.